Compared to the rest of the Scottish Premiership, it was a relatively quiet window for Dundee United and Jim Goodwin. Only 3 players coming in the door and only 1 player of note leaving. I expect Dundee United fans probably wanted a busier transfer window. Their form's been very up and down this season. They've just not managed to strike any type of consistency in terms of trying to get back up to the top 6. And they're just floating around the lower half of the table. Be interesting to see how these signings settle, if they had any impact, and if they do get better towards the end of the season. But let's just jump straight into the signings. Neil Ferrugia joined from Barnsley. It was really hard to pick out what players to compare him with because he's played pretty much everywhere for Barnsley. He's played left back, he's played right wing, he's played as a 10, he's played in the middle of midfield as well. But I compared them against wingers. I'd imagine that's maybe where he'll play for Dundee United, with Will Ferry being a stalwart there at left back. I think he might play further forward in either a kind of 10 Roman role or out wide. So you can see there what he kind of thrives in. Good pass accuracy, progressive runs are good, touches in the box are good. A player that's not played a lot of minutes this season, when you do look at the footage, he does seem to have a good bit of quality in terms of his delivery into the box from set pieces as well. He does look like he could chip in with the odd goal. But again, he's not played much this season, so it'll take a while to get up to speed, and then up to speed with the speed of Scottish football as well. So it could take a while, but he does look like a decent player on paper. Good experience from down south as well. But we'll just need to see where he fits in, if he does plays a fullback or if he does play on the wing or more centrally. Ashley Maynard-Brewer was the next player that came in from Charlton. Goalkeeper who's not played much this season but did play a lot last season for Charlton. He came in to replace the departing Kucherenko, who had made some mistakes this season, was getting a lot of criticism from Dundee United fans. Did seem to be a decent shot stopper, but he did have a lot of mistakes in him, which is why he was sold. And Ashley Maynard-Brewer came in. He's looked really impressive in the game since he came in. I thought he was excellent against Hearts, albeit the game ended up in a 3-0 defeat. But I thought before the red card, then before the second red card, he had a couple of excellent saves. He just looked really assured in the goal. Not sure how he's been since then, but that game I was really impressed with how he stepped in and managed to control the area. Like I said, really good shot stopper, like Kucherenko was, but doesn't seem to have those kind of mistakes in him. The defence seemed to be confident in his ability to deal with the ball. And the last signing was a deadline day one. Emmanuel Adji came in from Ashdod in Israel, 21-year-old Ghanaian central midfielder. Looks like an absolute powerhouse, got decent experience playing in Israel, but he's tall. Again, looks really strong, powerful, can carry the ball forward. Loves a tackle, really aggressive. The type of player I think could really thrive in Scottish football, and only being 21 as well. I think this one looks like their best signing on paper in terms of looking forward as a good buy and someone they could really look to sell on for profit if he keeps continuing what he's done in Israel. Hopefully settles in well. Hopefully manage to see him soon in a Dundee United shirt and see what he can offer. The only real outgoing Dundee United had was Kucherenko, as previously mentioned. Did have a couple of howlers this season. Richards come in and done a decent job, but I think Jim Goodwin was really looking for that number one to stake their claim, be able to be reliable in goal, save shots, try and keep some clean sheets. And I think Maynard-Brewer probably is the best option at the club, although Richards did look decent a couple of times that he stepped in. But that's all from Dundee United's business. Not a lot to really cover here, but I'd be really interested to know, Dundee United fans, were you impressed with the players that you managed to bring in? Did you expect more? Did you expect more players to leave? I know there was massive rumours on Dolchek leaving, but he's remained at the club and a few others as well. Do you think you should have sold more? Do you think you should have brought in more? Where were the positions that you were really looking for the club to strengthen in? And do you think that they've done good business in the window? I'm really interested to hear your thoughts. But again, if you do enjoy the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It makes a massive difference in getting the content out there. It does take a lot of time to put the data together, to look at all the players individually and then also compile it all together. So your support is massively appreciated, and again, any likes and subscribes really do go a long way. So that's all from me today. Have another episode coming out soon, and have a great day.